Hello everybody and welcome back to the Raven Remastered. Let's see.
Napkins and towels, but no jewel.
Oh yeah, they don't know that the plan was
Corkscrew,
changed.
Bottle opener, coaster, nothing else.
But we know.
Gin, whiskey, liqueur, sherry, vodka, brandy, and champagne. Every bottle is at least half empty. I wonder what the Baroness is running away from. Loneliness, disappointment, grief.
The death of her sons.
What's that? A small leather strap. Aha.
Trophy, Explorer.
Nefertiti, Guernica, A.D., Buonarroti's Adam. This could be a memory aid for the
Fucking
Baroness.
hell.
And it would explain how Inch discovered the combination. I'm going to copy the hints. As I see it, I have to decipher these clues to find three of the symbols. Then I can guess the fourth. Well, Nefertiti was an Egyptian queen. The monogram and the two other clues aren't much help.
I'll be right back. I gotta help the cat. Okay. All good. We're back.
I'd put money on the Eye of the Sphinx being behind this door.
Well, you'd be wrong.
I don't think anyone would bet against me. To me, it looks like a combination lock. A good one, too. The door only opens when the right symbols are in place.
Can't we just brute force it?
There are outlines of animals. A dog, a cat, a bear, and a rooster, amongst others. 8 symbols per cylinder. That means more than 4,000 possible combinations.
Okay, maybe we can't brute force
Oh,
it.
time to get started.
I've copied the hints into my diary. Maybe someone on board can help me to figure out at least 3 of the 4 symbols. A suitable glass for every occasion. But most of them look more or less unused. The Baroness probably disregards style and etiquette when she's drinking alone, and just uses the same glass.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say, oh yeah, she just drinks straight from the bottle.
Yeah, me too.
A swig of vodka, swig of sherry.
God damn.
Just twists a lime into her mouth.
It's a good way to fuck yourself up.
The Baroness wrote something down and took the slip of paper with her. It's probably not important.
Probably not.
It seems like she was searching for a specific photo, and that she actually found it. Jakob Aust. Now I've got you, she said. We got our hands on the list of passengers, but I don't recognize the name. Hundreds of black and white photos, many of them tinted. From the 20s and 30s, I guess. I don't have time to deal with them. The mannequin could probably wear my clothes. It'd disappear under the Baroness's clothes, though. As a child, I often stood in front of shop windows and tried to stand as still as the mannequins. When I got bored, I claimed that one of the mannequins had blinked and declared myself the winner.
Fun.
Not even a deal would believe.
Have you seen a kid do that? Yeah, that'd be cute.
He was interested in art when we first met, but for him it was always about the content, not the technique. I had my work cut out teaching him to concentrate on the stroke, the material, and the signature of the artist. It's the only way to distinguish an original from a fake. I don't care who painted it as long as it speaks to me, he said. A perspective that,
Nice.
as an art thief, I can't share, but it's charming nonetheless.
So she's specifically an art thief.
I'm sure that the eye is in the Baroness's image.
Ah.
I'm here to steal one of the most valuable jewels in the world. Not to swipe the contents of handbags.
I mean, she's probably got some important stuff in her handbags.
Luckily, I don't have to go through all these suitcases. Inch has been traveling with this woman through Europe for months. I almost feel sorry for him. Almost.
Ah. Okay, so I think we've gotten everything we can out of here for now.
Unless you can check the tape recorder.
Nah. Oh! It's the doctor.
Oh.
It's him putting in the tape for the recorder.
Yep, putting in the tape and taking the other one.
That was close.
Hold on, I want to take a look. Stop!
Maybe it was a steward who checked whether everything was ready for the Baroness's nightly rest. Whoever it was, I should leave as fast as possible before someone comes back.
Nah, I remember seeing those khaki pants.
What on earth is going on here? I don't like that. Is someone else after the eye as well? But even if that is the case, what does the audio tape have to do with it? I can't let it get to me. I have a job to do.
Oh, it's gonna be a Blade Runner tabletop RPG.
A Blade Runner?
Yeah,
Huh, that's cool.
being kickstarted, so I'm not sure how good it'll be.
I mean, if people actually care about it, hopefully it'll be good.
Yeah,
But if they just go, oh hey, Blade Runner's popular, let's do that, and they just go, yeah, okay, whatever, then probably not good.
like Steamwork Games did with the Dark Souls RPG.
I never
God.
actually played it, so that's sad to hear that it sucks.
Yeah, because I think they just dragged things from 5e because they have like references to a paladin class, but that's not a class in Dark Souls.
No.
And then they have the what's it called? The muffle step sorcery, you know?
Uh-huh.
Where you actually have to beat your own DC in order to avoid taking damage from a fall.
That's stupid.
Yeah, because as you level up, you get stronger, that DC gets harder.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like a very good idea. To be honest, if you wanted a Dark Souls experience, you could just make a Dark Souls experience, you know? Like, have these low-level characters, just start at a low level and have them go up against this tough thing, but, like, you know, make it reasonable.
The interesting thing they were doing was giving you, like, along with your health, you have a stamina meter. If that stamina meter empties out, like, certain things cost stamina.
Oh.
Like, oh yeah, you want to attack? That's gonna cost X amount of stamina.
So
you wanna
it's just
cast
the
a spell? It's
action
gonna count
economy,
X
but
amount of
worse.
stamina. No, it's just the action economy, just a lot more complicated because you have to worry about this other management.
Yeah, no. Like, honestly, I could see, like, if you, say you personally wanted to run a Dark Souls game, I think you could easily do it. Like, there are means to do it, like, just sort of, maybe like the Domain of Dread or something.
He's sweating profuse. I hope.
What the fuck? Oh, that's my... But yeah, like, I just remember this thing from, like, Z-Bashu where he's like, you know, sometimes weaker characters can be a more fun experience.
Yeah.
Similar to Dark Souls. I was like, yeah, that does sound interesting.
One of the things they did have was just you could just roll. Like as a reaction, you could like try to dodge away. You have to like roll. I think like an acrobatics check or something. You have to roll a check in order to like, and if you beat their hit, like their to hit, then yeah, you dodge it. But it also costs X amount of stamina. But if you fail, you take double the damage.
Ugh.
So it is just like
Nefertiti.
Yes.
What's it called?
There is a famous bust of her.
Really? Tell me more.
No, I am sorry.
Tell me more about
I
the
do not
bust.
have time for that.
But yeah. Who knows, maybe that could be something we could try out someday. Just a, like a more, like a...
Honestly, I wanted to get it mostly because
Well, no, I'm just
it
saying,
is
like...
a 5e system, so I could transfer the monsters over.
Now listen,
And
young
some of the
lady,
spells.
I do not know what they told you, but just because I am German, I am
That'll
not
be fun.
responsible for the crimes of my government.
Crimes? What are you talking about?
We
Wait,
obey
what?
orders, just like everybody else.
Oh.
Now leave me alone.
Ooh, that's... Ay.
Do you know what the
Yeah, he
monogram
was
AD stands
A
for?
Nazi.
What?
A capital A with a small d below it.
Yes, I do. Will you
Ad
leave
time.
me alone if I tell you what it means?
You know.
Raid
It is
Shadow
not just
Legend.
any monogram. It is the first. Albrecht Dürer, a German artist, signed all his works with it. He was the first artist to sign all of his work with a monogram. It was not
Oh.
common to do so before then.
Are you
Interesting.
His wooden engravings were, and still are, printed billions of times in Germany.
sure? Billions of times. You're exaggerating.
Not at all. His work appears on German marks.
And what?
That's enough. I told you what you wanted to know. Please, leave me alone now.
I have a murder to commit.
Yes.
I mean, I have standing to do.
Buonarroti.
Buonarroti.
No idea.
Butcherati.
But
Oh no!
Try
Not
your luck
Butcherati.
somewhere else and leave me alone, please. Thank you.
Okay, so we have
going.
Nefertiti,
Thank God.
German war crimes, a famous
I don't know when
artist.
you went to him.
He was just here, I guess.
Well, we know one person who knows about Egypt.
Professor Lucien!
Lady Westmacott.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Scoff, eye roll.
I don't know, I mean, it's in his title, Professor of Egyptology. So I don't know, of course my mind went to him first.
Oh yeah, but he's
yeah,
busy.
you're right, she has been to Egypt, she's funded expeditions, and she was right there with him.
Dr. Gebhard watched you as he went in there.
Oh, dear.
Oh, there's her. If you want to talk to her,
Lady
kinda
Westmacott?
don't.
Yes.
we should.
Like, oh my gosh, have you heard of Nefertiti?
I hear you're well versed in Egyptian history, Lady Westmacott. Can you tell me anything about Nefertiti?
A queen. The main wife of Akhenaten.
Did she have a favorite animal?
What a strange question.
I just
guessing
heard
the
that
cat.
they really adore cats in ancient Egypt.
Well, that's true, but I don't know whether Nefertiti had any special affinity for animals.
Okay, what's Guernica then?
Does Guernica mean anything to
Guernica,
you?
my bad.
Why are you asking me all these strange questions?
I'm curious. How shall I learn if I don't ask?
Pick up a book.
Thanks!
Ooh,
Are you
Lady
interested in
Westmacott.
art?
Not really. I'm more interested in real life, in people.
So, you don't know Albrecht Dürer?
Just because I'm not interested in art doesn't mean that I'm ignorant.
What can you tell
Oh,
me?
I gotta
Oh,
remember that
ignorance
line.
nuts.
My dear, books. In them, you'll find the answers to all your questions.
God damn,
even those
girl.
foolish ones.
I
Stop!
bet you don't know anything about him, and you just want to cover it up.
Ah, you want to appeal to my honor. Too obvious, I'm afraid.
Fine, tell me about Bucciarati. I want to know about Zipperman.
I saw a sign in Venice. It said Buonarroti. Do you know what it means?
I'm
Zipperman!
sorry, I don't speak Italian.
May I take my leave?
Oh, Buonarroti, you not talk to the captain since he's Italian.
Oh, right.
De Conti. De
Hello,
Conti.
Captain De Conti.
Miss
Should I bother with any of the other
How
ones?
nice to see you. You look
Probably not.
beautiful. We missed
I mean, you
you
could.
at dinner.
I was in my cabin.
May as
I
well.
didn't feel very well.
Maybe we'll finally get an
Oh,
explanation on
I hope
Guernica,
you
because
feel
he was in the
better.
war. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Lovely concert, wasn't it?
You only heard the end. It was really wonderful.
All the
It
more
was really
curious
wonderful.
that Lady Westmacott embarrassed
me,
Mr.
Mary.
Kreutzer like that, don't you think?
I have
Hey, it's
no
me, Captain
idea
Lou
what
Albano.
happened to her.
If you do drugs, you'll die before you go to hell. You go to hell before you die.
Maybe it's the privilege of famous people to be a bit strange from time to time.
That's just a funny image. Someone, the portal to hell suddenly opens up, they fall in, and then they die. Like in the fall.
I think she's fascinating. She's achieved so much.
Like Satan's sitting there, man his own dead business, corpse just.
He's like,
oh. The most successful writer in
the hell?
Do you know any more about her?
Everything. I'm her biggest fan. What do you want to know?
Lies! Zellner is her biggest fan.
Where is she from? Who were her parents?
Her father was a wealthy British salesman.
Did you unplug yourself?
Her mother
No.
died in
Did I?
childbirth.
I think
She
so.
had
You're
an
crackling a lot.
outstanding education.
Just moving around.
They say. Her father was away on business most of the time.
I know how she feels. For many years, my father's career was also more important than me.
Don't say that,
Chaw.
child. Your father paid for the life you now live.
Did Lady Westmacott's father marry again?
Hi, big girl.
A woman 15 years his
Oh,
junior.
oh my!
She didn't really care for the child. She was something of a high society lady.
Oh.
She made the headlines with her antics more often than the family would have liked.
That's not good.
And her novels. How did she come to be a writer?
In interviews, she always mentions her French tutor, who encouraged her to write when she was a child. After some poems and short stories, she began to write detective novels with great success. The rest is history. The experts are arguing whether she or Shakespeare has sold more books.
Although she doesn't receive the same deference.
That's true. But her books are much more innovative and extraordinary than people generally give her credit for.
And yet she hates them. She fucking hates them.
And
Yeah,
what
she's
does
not a
an
fan of
elderly
detective
lady
novels.
like her want in Egypt?
I couldn't really
Or maybe
say.
she's just lost the spark
She
of
was
it.
there many times with
Probably.
her husband, an
Because
archaeologist.
people
He
always
died
want the
a
same
long
thing.
time ago.
I heard something about a reception at the Egyptian Museum.
Yes, for the
Come on, hop
eyes
up.
of the Sphinx.
Come here,
Or
big girl.
rather, for the eye. But I don't think she'd go to Cairo just for that. She usually stays away
Get up
from
here.
official events. Didn't participate in the literary scene either. Always stayed as far away as possible from high society. Probably because of her stepmother.
That would make sense.
Is it true that you're a war hero?
Mm-hmm. In 2 world wars.
2?
That tells you how old I must be.
Damn.
You're as old as you feel.
Oh,
I
God.
don't know.
Aren't you?
You shouldn't burden your pretty little head with the dark thoughts of an old man.
You're only as old as you feel. Oh god, I
If
hope
you don't
not.
feel well, maybe you should take it easy.
I'm afraid if I take it easy, it'll kill me.
You seem to be a pessimist.
Fatty liver, asthma, gallstones, jaundice, gout,
Oh god.
hemorrhoids, varicose veins, circulatory
Man, this
tract,
guy's got
knee
problems.
problems, pulmonary embolism, gastritis, migraine, neuralgia, tinnitus, rheumatism, pleurisy, thrombosis, and constipation. Those are what's been diagnosed so far. My body is a curse.
Oh,
No wonder
I
he's
didn't
drinking
mean
so
to.
much.
I'm
God
sorry.
damn.
Forgive
How are you
an
still
old man.
alive?
I didn't mean to shock you.
It's the Tussin, man.
You're still the captain of this beautiful ship.
They couldn't just get rid of me, so they stuck me somewhere where I can't make trouble anymore.
Don't say that.
I got into bar fights every
Fine
night.
without me. The crew knows what to do. They don't need me. They don't want me.
Oh.
Captain.
I'm
Well, that's just sad.
I don't
Damn.
know why I'm burdening you with all of this.
Well, he's
Forgive me,
suffering all
I'd
these
like to
illnesses, so
rest
he's
for a
not
while. Soon
good.
enough, it'll be
And then the music
time
just
to
picks
get
back
to
up.
the cold face,
Captain DeConti,
Yes?
do you know
It's-
Nefertiti?
Is she a Greek queen?
No. She... Never mind. Guernica, does that mean anything to you?
Not a harbor that I've ever docked at.
Oh, that's too bad. Do you know Albrecht Dürer?
Yes, An artist. Not bad. But he has his weaknesses as well.
For example?
For one, he wasn't Italian.
That's a pity.
You can say that again. At least he lived in Italy for a while.
What else can you tell me about him?
I once overheard an argument on between a German and a Spaniard about who elevated the woodcut to an art form, Albrecht Dürer or Alberto Durero. Eventually, they realized they were talking about the same man.
Albert Dürer is called Alberto Durero in Spain?
That's right. Don't ask me why.
Buonarroti. That sounds Italian, doesn't it?
Ha! You can say that again. Buonarroti is the name of the greatest artist of all time. Michelangelo Buonarroti.
Oh.
Who most people only know by his first name.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't know.
I didn't know his last name was Buonarroti. Bucciarati.
Perfection in all three movements of graphic arts. His David is the most famous statue in the world. As an architect, he was a genius. He built parts of St. Peter's Basilica.
And as a painter, Michelangelo painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel.
He was definitely a talented dude.
Yeah, and also a gay man.
To Adam, one of the most famous paintings in the world.
Yes, it is. The Sistine Chapel, Apostolic Palace, Vatican City. I don't know any animals associated with them.
Animals?
Oh, it's a game I used to play. My father posed me a riddle, and I have to guess an animal.
And Buonarroti's Adam was the hint? Maybe he meant
wolf.
According to legend, the founders of the city, Romulus and Remus, were raised by a she-wolf.
No, that's too vague.
Really?
Does Vatican City have an animal on its coat of arms?
No.
And the Pope?
Every pope has his own
Cardinal.
animal.
Like a
But
bird.
The new one doesn't have an animal.
You don't seem to like the new Pope.
It's too early to say. But who's fit to hold a candle to John the 23rd? Il Papa Buono, as we used to call him. The good Pope.
He just died recently. What was his heraldic animal?
He was a lion, and so was his heraldic animal.
For
Ah.
a Catholic, Buonarroti's Adam could be a mnemonic for the lion. Pope John XXIII was elected in the Sistine Chapel like every other pope. A work of art hints at a coat of arms with a lion on it. Maybe. I'll make a note of lion. I'm gonna go have a look
Right.
around.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're out of time.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.
Adios.